What is going on, everybody? Christian Ballard here, Ballard Sports Media. Hold on just 1 second. Let me grab my charger real quick, and we'll get this started on a Friday night. Shoot. What happened to... What's going on, X-Wing Sports? How you doing? We'll turn the camera on tonight. Hold on just 1 second. All right, I should be good here. I ordered a new charger for my laptop, so hopefully we're good and set. Sorry about all that. Let's see. We got X-Wing Sports in here. Says, what's up, Ballard? What's up, X-Wing? Good seeing you in here. Roll Tide to you. I know you're a Alabama fan, as you've mentioned before, I think. If I'm not mistaken, I'll go ahead and put the StreamYard link if anyone wants to join. Got some stuff to talk about. Third Saturday rivalry weekend. Of course, I did a live stream the other day. I made a video like 2 days ago, yesterday, whenever. I don't know if you guys saw what I uploaded this morning. A little clip from my live stream the other day talking the third Saturday rivalry. So I've I've done a few videos so far talking about this rivalry. So yeah. So let's see. I did have to work today. No work tomorrow. I don't know what the deal is, but I normally would work on a Saturday. They said don't worry about it. So I guess I'm gonna wait till I guess Sunday night. But it is the third Saturday weekend, and I always look forward to this rivalry. I really do. And sure, Bama fans, you want to sit there and be like, "Oh, we own Tennessee. We beat them this many years in a row," or what? It's Feinbaum the other day. I made a video about this. In fact, I might even just show it. But Feinbaum said the other day that because Tennessee hasn't won in 13 years, that means it's no longer a rivalry. And so I have the video right here that I made in response to Feinbaum, and I'm going to try to show it here. So, and I got a lot of respect for Feinbaum. I really do. So, here. Hold on. gotta address this real quick. First, I'm not going to show all of it. Saw what I just put at the beginning of the video. Just a good part of it. Kind of like screen recorded it, tried to, help make the point across, whatever. Right? He was asked about the third Saturday rivalry. Talking Feinbaum here. Right? He said it's no longer a rivalry. It's one-sided. Alabama owns Tennessee. It was. I mean, look. Here's the thing. As an Alabama fan, right? Now I know I'm trying to be a sportscaster, but I'm just being real. I was a Bama fan first. I've always been a Bama fan. I will forever be a Bama fan. You just can't take it away from me. I'm sorry. Okay? Guilty. I don't care what the streak is. Tennessee fans, shout out to my man ACP Carter, BVD, the Vols Roadshow with Billy and Catfish and all those guys over there. Shout out to you. No disrespect, no hatred whatsoever. Y'all are really good people. Volunteer fans are really good. Okay. Some of them, at least. I don't know. But I don't care if Bama's won the third Saturday rivalry. Let me put emphasis on that word. I don't care if it's been 13 straight years. Tennessee's had a lot of down years. They've had a lot of good years. They've had some close calls. Bama just always seems to pull it out. Have to run in a touchdown. It was only 14 points. I think a couple years ago, didn't Jalen Hurts have to run in a touchdown or throw a pass just to? So I basically go off, and kind of go into detail about the recent years and the recent matchups. And, again, I think I just mentioned in this video, Jalen Hurts or whatever, how it's been close, right? It's been competitive, but, basically what Feinbaum was saying, whether you want to agree, he was saying that it's not really a rivalry because there's no competition, or Tennessee hasn't won since 2005, 2006, whatever it's been. But it's not a rivalry. It is a rivalry. It's tradition, and it's something. It's called a streak. It's called one-sided, is what it's called. And I see you in there. What's up, MSU fan? I was having a video play, so but if you want to do a postseason video after the football season or whatever, just email me. But anyway, I just it's a rivalry between Tennessee and Alabama. It is. Whether you want to believe it or not, it's what it is. It's called the third Saturday rivalry, not the third Saturday matchup, not the third Saturday. I mean, some people say the third Saturday game, but it is a rivalry. There's history back to the Bear Bryant times. I mean, shoot. There's history. Seriously. Let's look at something real quick. And again, I showed this on my live stream the other day, whatever. But we're going to look at it again anyway. Third Saturday in October. The Victory Cigars, by the way. This is definitely not a back and forth type of rivalry. And I'm going to show you something real quick. Let me what's up, Neo? How you doing, man? Good seeing you in here. Roll Tide. Let's go beat the Volunteers this weekend. Let me post the StreamYard link again if anyone wants to join. But I want to show you guys something real quick and make a point. What's up, Crimson Brave? With profanity. Look at this. This is a rivalry. Regardless of what Feinbaum said. Now, I like Feinbaum. I feel like, and I showed that phone call I made back a year ago asking about where do I start in my career and everything. I mean, I feel like I would not be on YouTube if I did not make that phone call, because he gave me insight and he's like, you got to start somewhere and everything. I respect Feinbaum, but what he said the other day about this not being a rivalry anymore, because it's one-sided. Look at this. This is a rivalry known for streaks. I want you to take a look at something. First game, a 6-6 tie. Bama wins the next one in a shutout, 24-0. Tennessee shuts Bama out 5-0. Bama then wins, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The next 7. Then Tennessee wins 3. Bama wins 1. Tennessee wins 2. Bama wins 3. Right, but you notice something, right? It's one. Yeah, there's a couple in between where it's like they only won 1 or 2. But look at this. This is like here's from 1995 to 2001. Tennessee won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So for about 6 to 7 games or whatever, this rivalry has streaks. Rivalries have streaks, you know? Seriously. I put the StreamYard link if anyone wants to join in, by the way. You would want to talk this or whatever the heck you want to talk about, feel free to join in. But this rivalry has win streaks, losing streaks. You know, this just happens to be a really long one. Alabama could win tomorrow, most likely will. But, you know, I think Jeremy Pruitt's doing something with Tennessee. They could win. It's in Knoxville. And it's been close. The only thing, the whole reason why Tennessee hasn't won since 2006, look at these games. Look at this. 12-10, that 2009 game, 19-14 in 2015, 35-13 last year, whatever. Some close calls. You see quite a few, couple blowouts, whatever. But it just, so what? There's win streaks in rivalry games, right? There's win streaks. There's losing streaks. There's back and forths. There's some close calls. Anything, I don't care what rivalry it is, anything can happen in a rivalry game. I don't care. Oh, Tennessee hasn't won since 2006. Whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de-doo, Feinbaum. It's still a rivalry game. I don't care what you say. What's up, MSU number 1 fan? Welcome to the stream.
Hey, Bob. How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Pretty good.
Ready for some Big Ten action this week, huh?
Yeah.
Awesome.
I mean, Michigan's been pretty one-sided for a couple years, and
Yeah.
Michigan wins. Same thing with Bama and Tennessee.
Yeah.
Unless it's Ohio State, Michigan, but
hey, streaks happen in rivalry games, man, and this just happens to be one of them. So, and Feinbaum, I don't know if you know this, he's a Tennessee graduate. Now, does that mean he's a volunteer fan? No. People say he's Bama biased. I don't know. But for him to, I have never heard him say anything dumber in my life, and I respect Feinbaum. I like Feinbaum. I feel like he's kind of one of the reasons I'm trying to get into sportscasting. I saw him doing his show one day. I started watching his show, and I'm like, this is awesome. He sits there, he talks sports for a few hours, and I just, so look, Tennessee and Alabama, yes, there's a big 13-game win streak, whatever, right now. It's called a one-sided rivalry. It's just one-sided right now. What's up, Uncle Lou? Good morning in that. Hype and Hate at 8 o'clock. I'll check that out.
Yeah. I respect Michigan, too.
Yeah.
Do I hate their colors? Yes. Sometimes I do.
Yeah.
The fact that Mike Hart called us little brother in 2006, well, made rivalry a lot more interesting the last couple of seasons.
Right.
You think about it, can Bama stay in Tennessee? Probably.
Yeah.
Weird things happen in rivalries.
Yeah.
We see that with
Teams win,
Michigan.
teams win again, teams keep winning, teams keep losing. I mean, anything can happen in a rivalry.
It's similar to 2015 Michigan State Michigan game. I keep going back to it.
Uh huh.
That punt should never have happened. But
Yeah.
my Clark little brother comment probably got in their head a little bit that week, and
Yeah.
yeah, Squidtard made a video earlier about how Tennessee is making a comeback tomorrow, well, second half.
Hmm.
Yet you get these three states, and he rambled on. But
Yeah.
like Michigan State won 13 through 15. Michigan won 16. We won 17. They won the last two.
Yeah.
So it goes one-sided. They have it win. We
Yeah.
win.
I'm
And
not gonna. I'll look at last year. Now I'm not going to compare the rivalry with LSU and Bama to Tennessee and Alabama, but I mean, look at LSU. I mean, they beat Alabama for the first time in 8 years.
yep,
Now an 8 year losing streak for LSU compared to Tennessee's 13 game. That I'm not going to try to compare those, but I mean, still, a streak is a streak, and it
yep,
can be broken at some point. And it can change the rivalry. It can shake up the season. It can do all kinds of stuff.
yep.
I
In
just,
2000,
man, I don't. I mean, maybe I misunderstood what Feinbaum was saying. I don't know.
oh
I mean,
no,
maybe he meant it's not competitive like it's been before in the past. Maybe that's what he meant. But it is a rivalry. It's huge. And, Tennessee fans every year, I don't care. And this isn't ripping on them. I would do it too. This is finally going to be the year. We're finally going to beat Bama. We're finally going to do this. We're going to have hope in your team that maybe this is your chance. Could it
yeah,
happen tomorrow? Maybe. Maybe the
yeah,
Vols could pull an upset at home. I don't know.
yeah.
Anything can happen in a rivalry game.
And
But
they
to
came
sit
out.
there and say that it's not a rivalry because they haven't won since this year or that year is stupid.
And the same thing is, they can talk. They can run their mouth on what you had to
Yeah,
prove it on Saturdays to back it up.
yeah,
I mean, Michigan fans can be. Oh, we haven't won since 2011. You
mhm,
had Norm Robinson, a dual-threat quarterback. You haven't had somebody else since. Maybe Jake
yeah,
Rudolph, but in Ohio State didn't get the Big Ten championship that year anyway. So
yeah,
if you're gonna run your mouth, please back it up Saturdays.
yeah. So let me ask you this: I know you're again, I'm still trying to make this point here.
Yep.
Michigan hasn't beat Ohio State in 8 years. Is it still a rivalry?
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah. See, I know. I get 8 years, and like I said, with LSU and Bama, but 8 years and uh, 13 are different. But
Yep.
seriously,
Even if it's a blowout between Ohio State and Michigan, it's still a rivalry.
yeah,
It Michigan's won the last two. Last one was a blowout, but it's still a rivalry.
hmm,
Green and blue don't mix.
yeah,
It's simple. I mean,
yeah. I'm looking right now. I mean, now this isn't. There's not many streaks like the third Saturday, but I'm looking at, and I see Uncle Lou in here. Shout out to you, man. Uh, Georgia Tech, clean old fashioned hate rivalry or whatever it says.
yeah,
Georgia, let's see here on the past three, but from 2001 to 2007, they won one, two, three, about seven straight against Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech finally wins in '08 or whatever, ends a 7 game losing streak to the Dogs.
yep,
7 games in a row, you lose, and it's like, ooh, it's still a rivalry, you
yeah.
know?
It if it's a competitive one. I mean,
Right.
if Ohio State blows up Michigan this year, it's not going to be a close rivalry for two. It's been blowouts.
Yeah.
It's Have you ever had that one person that you desperately just can't stand? It's a
Yeah.
rivalry. Two
Yeah.
kids hate each other. It's similar. It's like two brothers fighting over mother.
Yeah.
It's still a rivalry. It,
Right.
yeah. And Michigan State plays Michigan next Saturday. It's still a rivalry.
Oh, do they play? They play next Saturday.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
I remember. I remember doing a stream with you,
Yep.
talking about that rivalry.
Yeah. And shout out to Nick Kingston too for being a Michigan fan. It's still a rivalry, and I think Michigan State has a slight edge this year. Mel Tucker, first year, defensive guy. I mean, the best defense wins the game.
Yeah.
It's I like Michigan for one reason. Tom Brady went there.
Right.
That's the only reason I like Michigan. I can't stand anything else. Like it's a rivalry.
Right. I mean, and again, like I said, streaks happen all the time in these rivalry games.
Mhm.
I mean, shoot, Feinbaum, and I don't care what people think. I really don't. Shoot,
Yeah.
but I respect Feinbaum. But
Yeah.
that was idiotic what he said the other day. It's no longer a rivalry, sir. You went to Tennessee. You've been around this rivalry. You know about this rivalry, and now because Bama's won 13 straight, and the Vols haven't won since '06 or whenever,
Yep.
it's not a rivalry.
Yep. There's a Division II school close by, like 2 hours away. They play
Yeah.
us in Virginia, West Virginia. They won
Mm-hmm.
the last 7 against them 1 year, and
Yeah.
we came back and beat them. But we won. Our
Right.
defense tightened up. And Michigan State plays Michigan next Saturday, as I mentioned. And you have to think, can Michigan State win it? And I think they could. I I think they have a 40% chance, but Halloween and Ohio State one time actually tried to break through that Michigan's Go Blue banner at one
Yeah.
point, very unrivaled. So there's no love lost between the two brothers. It's Tennessee fans, if you're never talk, please put on Saturdays.
Yeah.
Michigan State beat Indiana barely by 9 points.
Yeah.
It's a game, rivalry game.
Yeah. They still won though.
Yeah, Michigan State beat Notre Dame in 16, like 4-8, but it's a rivalry.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let other people get on here and talk, and I'll be in the chat.
All right. Thanks, MSU fan.
Yeah, no problem.
Have a good one.
Yep.
Appreciate MSU #1 fan coming on, and so. But yeah, I'm always excited for the third Saturday weekend. And of course, as we know, we got a World Series going on. I think Game 7, if necessary, pretty much scheduled. Is it Sunday night? If I'm not, hold on. Let me double check this. I want to make sure I got this right. Oh, no. Dang it. This is not what you want to see when you open ESPN and you're a Buccaneer fan. Oh, man. I'm going to share this screen. This broke an hour ago. Oh my gosh. Now, I'm going to explain to you why I'm upset about this. And maybe it'll make more sense to you people. Look at this. Ah. here's the thing. Antonio Brown's a great player, but the crap that he pulled in Oakland, getting kicked off the team and everything there, his attitude, just his attitude problems, man. He ain't no. I mean, I I said this when the Patriots let him go, which was the last team he was on, if I'm not mistaken. There was rumors about him going to Tampa Bay, to be with Tom Brady and Gronk and all them, and it's like, hey, here's the problem. Bruce Arians straight up said, "Yeah, that's not going to happen. I'm paying attention to the news. I know what's going on with him. I like Antonio Brown as a player, but man, I mean, the attitude problems and everything and the drama that he caused in, Oakland, which is now Las Vegas, where the Raiders are, uh, a 1 year deal. So look, I just, all I'm hoping for is that he can just keep himself in check. Please, that's all I'm asking. I mean, he's a great wide receiver, don't get me wrong, but it's not always about the talent, you know what I mean? So but look, is it a good signing? Yes. It adds depth at the receiver position. You already got Evans, Godwin, Scotty Miller, Justin Watson. Um, who else? Of course, look at the tight end room with Brates, Gronkowski. But man, I just Bruce Arians won't put up with it. I mean, you know that's right. Bruce Arians said in a press conference when asked about here, maybe I can find it. Hold on. Here we go. It was 6 months ago he said this. But yeah, I can't find exactly. But he said he was asked at a press conference or interview or something. Oh, what are your thoughts on Antonio Brown being a free agent? He's a talented wide receiver. Would you consider signing him? He said, "Yeah, not going to happen. I know what happened here or there, and I don't want that." It, I like Antonio Brown. He's a great player, but does Tom Brady really want all that drama? Does Bruce Arians really want all that drama? I'm worried. Can he keep it in check? Is all I'm trying to get at. I mean, give him a chance, but man, I'm afraid something's going to happen with Antonio Brown there. You know, because with what happened in Oakland and what happened in New England and everything, like, and again, like he got signed. I don't really remember why the Steelers let him go, but remember the Raiders signed him last year. He's on the team for a couple weeks. They cut him. Patriots pick him up, sign him for a month. It, they don't just cut. You don't just cut a guy like Antonio Brown like that. His attitude problems off the field, or you know, towards the coaches or the staff or whatever. I hope he can get it in gear. That's all I'm trying to say. Seriously. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Not sure what was going on. Anyway, we'll see how it works. What is this? Gronkowski gets a baby rhino named after him. Oh, this. Wow. I gotta see this. Hold on. Let me share this video the Buccaneers YouTube put out.
Hello, baby Gronk. It's very nice to meet you. It is Rob Gronkowski here from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And I just want to say it is an honor to have you named after me. And let me tell you something. People say I look like a dinosaur, and they call me Gronkosaurus. So I think you are my long lost cousin out there, and you are the Gronk Rhinosaurus coming from the Gronkosaurus. I just want to say that I have heard that you are super fast, big, strong.
This is awesome.
Good looking, very nice skin, very cuddleful, which means you like to cuddle. People love to cuddle you. I just want to say it is an honor to meet you, baby Gronk, and you are my new inspiration.
That's stupid, but awesome, I guess. So, anyway, I really don't have a whole lot to talk about. I mean, World Series is here, couple more games. You know, the Rays have got to figure it out. The Dodgers are not a team you want to mess with. So, I mean, the series is tied at 1 apiece. Game 3 at 8 o'clock tonight. Let's see. And this again, it's still a best of 7, but if you're the Dodgers, if you're the Rays, and again, it's tied up 1-1. There's really no room for error right now, is there? Can you really afford a loss at the moment? I mean, it's 6 games and then potential game 7, I think. But that's why they call it best of 7. I think it really doesn't matter, you know, if I mean every game matters, but like if the Rays wins, if they lose tonight, it's not going to hurt them. Dodgers lose, it's not going to hurt them. There's still like 3 other games after that, and through the weekend, I guess. So let's see. Dodgers 148 is the spread for this game. Again, don't forget Tennessee and Bama tomorrow afternoon. What's it? I guess it's the 3:30 CBS game. Let's look back at the last time Tennessee did beat Alabama. We've talked about the rivalry a little earlier. Here's some highlights. Hold on, let me here we go. It was in Neyland too, by the way.
Keith Brown not on the field for the Crimson Tide. They're looking at 3rd and 5. Left side, patch is made by B.J. Hall, and a first down Alabama at the 32-yard line. Tackle made by number 20, Demetrius Morley. Just under 39-yard average, but a fairly effective net punt. Here's Fitzgerald. Jonathan Hefney is back. He gathers it in at the 32-yard line. Has some space. has a lot of space. Fitzgerald is the back who drags him down. The punter saves 6.
The score ends up being
Big
16-13.
It's Coker. Alabama's on time.
I'll make the field goal here.
Alabama's on the board first. As Christensen, the junior from Norcross, Georgia, kicks the 24-yard field goal. Foster in this game a year ago.
What's up, Junkyard Dog? How you doing, man?
53 yards, replacing Gerald Riggs Jr. after injury. Here's Robert Meacham, number 3.
What a wonderful touch by Ainge.
3 men down for Alabama. Big hole for Tennessee.
Look at him running, man. That's
Down the sideline, it's Foster. Out of bounds at the 30.
who is that? Foster.
Pickup of 24. 3rd and 11. And again, 3 down. 4 will come. Ainge goes right.
Arian Foster, the running back.
The first down catch made by Jason Swain.
Yep.
And it results in a first down at the 22-yard line.
The quarterback was Eric Ang
Left all the way.
for Tennessee.
Is it picked off? Yes, it is. Simeon Castile, 4th interception of the season for him. A quarter of the 119 teams. Here's Darby, and it will be 4th and go. Well, he kept chugging away, didn't he? Kick is up, and the kick is good, and we are now equal to the score.
How did it end, though? So what was the it was 13-6 Bama in the fourth quarter. So obviously it wasn't like it didn't end up being a blowout. Not an ad. Come on. There we go. Let's see. 5-17, 13-9.
Screen pass, right side, 3 blockers in front. To the 21-yard line.
Because the clock will run before first down.
DJ Fitzgerald.
So Alabama, look at this. 4th and 10, a little over 2 minutes, down by 3, and they punt.
Here is DJ Fitzgerald. This one, the poorest punt of the day, and it limps to a stop at the 40. Tennessee has yielded 17 yards.
And then Tennessee ends up having a punt here.
Here's Colquitt. Javier Arenas, 1 man.
And obviously, as you know, I mean, you can guess it comes down to the final minutes here, but
49 seconds.
40, yeah, here we go. 1st and 5 looked like a penalty. Parker Wilson.
DJ Hall at the 40-yard line. That's a first down. The clock will stop.
And remember, Nick Saban has never lost to Tennessee, so this was Mike Shula the year before Saban came to Tuscaloosa, by the way. Oh, John Parker Wilson, man. And I guess there were no timeouts or anything, and Bama just kind of they couldn't do nothing.
Tennessee wins it.
So the Tennessee defense, man, they came to play in this game. Bama was unranked, Tennessee number 7. So, and that was the last time, 16-13. The final score of that. Remember this game? Yeah, that was that's the last time Tennessee beat Bama, Neo. Yeah, 2006. Yeah. Hope you don't get shut down. Not the channel, but the stream. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I hope. I don't know. I've showed game highlights before. They really aren't too strict on that. I think it's like when music and everything is really where YouTube really goes all crazy on you, I guess. So, but can the Volunteers win this weekend? I'm going to say that they don't, but, Jeremy Pruitt's working on this program. He's recruiting well, and it's a rivalry game. It's been close before, as we talked about earlier, and so it could happen. I don't think it will. Bama's going to pull it off. Come on. But you never know with the third Saturday game. It's just one of those things. Bama just seems to pull it off. They're the better team. Tennessee's terrible, or Tennessee's good, or ranked somewhere bottom 20, or whatever the heck. Tennessee just can't pull it off against Nick Saban. So we're gonna see what happens at Neyland Stadium in Knoxville, Tennessee, this Saturday. So I'm just gonna have to, I guess, wait and watch the game and see what happens. I guess it's a 3:30 CBS game. So anyway, doesn't look like I got anybody in the back room. I remember when Bama and Vols was a good game every year. Yeah, it was a long time ago. I wish it was more competitive like that, you know? Like, I'm not saying Tennessee beat Alabama, but I mean, if it happens, it's like, okay, could it be back and forth like the Iron Bowl, or like rivalries like Georgia and Auburn, or, like, could it be like that? Maybe. I dropped the StreamYard link if anyone else wants to join. If not, then I'll probably end the stream, but I'll give you guys a few minutes. Been quiet. Lou, I said I would do a show with you, sir. I keep saying I even sent you an email saying let's get talking about a show. I sent it to the Crazy Uncle Lou email. What's going on, Neil?
Hey, how y'all doing?
We're doing great. Ready to smoke I guess the traditional victory cigars. I won't, but I know Bama fans or whoever wins, it's tradition to like smoke victory cigars with the coaches and the players and then like report it to like the NCAA or whatever the heck.
Yeah. Yeah, I just got back from work. I'm working some overtime these days, so
Yeah.
I'm getting home a little later now.
Yeah.
It's already 7:30 there, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm in Florida, so it's Eastern time, but it's about 7:30.
7:35. Yeah.
Yeah.
6:35 here.
Yeah, because you're in Dallas, right?
I'm in Dallas, which
Yeah.
is close to the edge of the central time on the western side.
Mm-hmm.
I'm almost in the mountain time zone.
Yeah, I know. I think we were talking about that a couple weeks ago. We were talking about like time zones and everything. You say you're like right there between
Yeah.
Mountain Time and Central Time, but you're mostly
I mean, not right there, but it's not too far off.
Yeah. Well, with this rivalry, it really doesn't matter, does it?
Oh, you talking about Adam's comment?
Yeah, legal age to smoke is 21
Yeah.
now, right?
Yeah.
Well, with the third Saturday, all the students and even the student section takes out. I remember seeing the night game last year. Remember that was the first night game of the season, first time under the new Bryant Denny lights, and everyone's got their cigars out and everything. And I look and I'm like, they let the students smoke these too?
Did you see Lou's comment, Uncle Lou's comment?
Oh, the one about I won't do a
I'm
show
not
with them.
coming in because yeah. He's leaving that up to
sent
you.
him an email. I sent him an email a couple weeks ago, but he never got back with me. I said, let's get talking on our new show. He keeps acting like I'm saying no to it. I'm not. I'm actually very interested.
He's leaving it all up to you.
Mm-hmm.
That's my guess. So if you want to do it,
Yeah, he said it has to be on my channel, but I'm trying to get talking with him so we can work out the details. When and what do you want to call it?
I think you're the one supposed to determine all that, aren't you? Well, I guess y'all both are determining that,
Yeah.
but maybe he's just wanting you to be more proactive with it.
Oh yeah. Sending him an email right now.
I kind of agree with Adam's comment here. Let's be honest, it's been quite boring the last 10 years talking about the rivalry.
Yeah. I mean, and I even said I'm not sure if you saw the little live stream clip I like took from my latest live stream and put it up. Like I'm waiting. I'm not saying I want Tennessee to beat Bama, but like even if that happens one day, I'm just curious what all the fans are gonna do. You know, all the Tennessee fans and everything. And I mean, I like the Iron Bolts. That's one of those like if you're at home, you're gonna win it. Well, that's not the case with the third Saturday game and everything. But what'd you say?
Oh, I just said not necessarily. I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
rivalry
it feels that way sometimes.
the Iron Bowl. It doesn't matter where. I mean, you know, when was it? Auburn came in there with Cam Newton. 2010.
Oh
Auburn,
yeah, when Cam Newton did
Cam
that
Newton.
crazy comeback,
And
yeah.
we got up to 28, 27 to.
It was like 28-27 the final score, but it was like 24-0 at halftime or like 24-7, whatever it was.
24. Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy. I mean, upsets happen quite a bit.
I hear you, Adam. I don't even trash talk anymore. It just isn't fun anymore. Yeah. I
Yeah,
hear
because
you.
once you start talking smack, that's when you get smacked in the mouth by your opponent, and it's like, you know.
No, he's not talking about that. He's talking about there's no use trash talking Tennessee because we beat them.
Oh, Tennessee, yeah.
I think he's talking about there's my roomie. He said, Neo.
James, what's up, James Roadhaver? How's it going?
Adam lives in Tennessee. Where in Tennessee, Adam?
I'm a bit curious about that. I've been to Tennessee before. I've been to you ever been to Gatlinburg?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really nice there. We went for Christmas. We spent it in a cabin, you know, in the mountains for Christmas, and it was it was really cool. I mean, I wish it had snowed, but it was still at least cold out and everything. Yeah. And you know, there's shoot, what do they call it? Dollywood or whatever the heck with all the lights and everything. That was pretty cool.
Yeah. I've been to Dollywood once.
Yeah.
It was a long time ago. So Adam lives 60 miles south of Nashville. Okay. So you're not too far from so he's not too far from the Alabama state line then.
Yeah.
Probably. So
yeah, it should I think Tennessee, I think the Jeremy Pruitt hire is a really good hire. He's really trying to recruit and build a program there, I think. And I don't know. I mean, could he be the former assistant to do it? I'm not going to jinx the game or anything, but like, you know, rivalries, a lot can happen. And could this be the year? It's in Neyland, and Tennessee's a really good team.
well, I mean, I don't think it's going to be this year, Ballard.
Yeah, I don't either. But
Alabama's just too
loaded.
Tennessee doesn't
Yeah.
have enough talent.
Yeah.
Adam says hour to Huntsville. Okay,
Yeah.
so you're right. I mean, he's right. He's not too far.
That's North Alabama too. That's
Well, yeah, Huntsville is in North Alabama. Yeah,
yeah.
so he probably just lives. I would say. By the way, Adam, I live in Dallas, Texas now, but I'm originally from Birmingham.
Yeah.
I would say hour from Huntsville to Huntsville. I would say he's probably just across that line.
Yeah.
He's probably just across that Tennessee line, my guess.
Uh-huh.
About 3 hours from BBD.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and he says he's in Greenville, Tennessee, I think.
Yeah. I don't know where that is. I know it's in. All I know is that it's in East Tennessee. Probably.
Is it like doesn't that BBD
close
says it's like isn't it Northeast Tennessee where he says, I think?
Not sure about that. I'm not. But I mean, I know it's probably about not too far from Knoxville, I think.
Yeah. I'm curious real quick. Let's see. University of Tennessee in Knoxville, and then Vanderbilt, which is in Nashville. How far is I googled how far is Vanderbilt from University of Tennessee? It's about 2 hours and 42 minutes, so it's almost 3 hours. So it's not, I mean, it's decent distance, I guess. It's like Tennessee's on one side of the state, and then Vandy's on the other. Looks like.
No, well, Nashville is more like I mean, Nashville is far from the other end of the state. I mean,
Yeah.
isn't it toward the middle?
Yeah, it's like Central Tennessee, isn't it? Most likely. If I'm not mistaken, it's like Central Tennessee.
Yeah.
So it's like right there in the middle. So I mean,
Yeah. Well, I'm going to be working during the game tomorrow.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
that sucks, man. It's a big game too. Despite a streak, man. I mean, it's a good rivalry. What's up, Adam?
What's going on, man?
How's it going?
That's all right. Just cruising down the highway on the way home from work.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not too much background noise, is there?
Not too much.
Okay. So Tennessee this weekend, they're not beating us. It's not happening.
Yeah, I said this in the live stream I did the other day, and I kind of took this part and like made a video clip of it. But I mean, Tennessee's going to beat Alabama in this rivalry again at some point. But it's not this year. And I just feel like Nick Saban, like, hey, I already figured out Tennessee. All right, we can pull this off. And I would not be surprised if Nick Saban finishes his career at Alabama undefeated against Tennessee.
Oh yeah. You know what? I'm surprised that
Okay.
nobody is talking about.
What's up?
Something that nobody is talking about. Uh, our
What's that?
offense is packed full of NFL talent. I'm trying to think of
Oh yeah.
somewhere where a position where is not going to the NFL.
Yeah. Hey.
I mean, I don't see anywhere.
Mhm. Well, if Adam can show himself, I can show myself too, I suppose. Yeah, I'm
Yesterday,
excited about the game, but I'll be listening to it. I'll be listening to it through headphones.
yesterday had a little vehicle trouble, and I'm paying for it now. I drive a diesel truck, and it was spraying diesel all under my hood.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That
So,
sucks.
so now the inside of my truck smells like straight diesel.
Yeah.
Not too pleasant.
I don't guess so.
Anyway, I think I'm going to try to end the stream here. I got some stuff to take care of. But it's going to be a good matchup tomorrow. It's always a good rivalry. And appreciate you guys for coming on.
Oh yeah. Thanks for having me.
All right, Ballard.
Absolutely. Roll Tide.
Thanks for having
Roll
me.
Tide.
Roll Tide.
See you, Neo. Yeah, appreciate Neo and Adam for coming on. Appreciate MSU fan for coming on. X-Wing Sports showed up. Rowdy Rocker, believe is a Tennessee fan. MSU fan, Junkyard Dog. Neo, of course. Appreciate all you guys for showing up. Uncle Lou as well. Yep. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thanks much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next time. Till then, Ballard Sports Media checking out. Have a good night. Roll Tide, roll.